Good morning, everyone. I hope that you slept well and are looking forward to our practice this morning and our week. So welcome again. I'm Karen Dubs. I'm going to take you through about a half an hour of a yoga practice this morning. Again, this is all filmed and recorded, and it's there for you if you can't make 7 in the morning. You can do it at a time that better suits you. In fact, you can do it the following day if that's better for your schedule. So get yourself in a comfortable seated position. I hope you have water with you and have already drank, a full glass of water. Maybe you already had your hot lemon water this morning. That would be awesome. And if not, that's okay too. There's time after practice. But I just wanted to read you a little definition from my book about warrior. So, again, my business is called Flexible Warrior because it's really about the balance between doing hard things and that warrior mentality where you're going to challenge yourself, and then doing easy things that help you recover and practice self-care. So that's really what we're going to be doing all week this week. So I just wanted to, as we begin our week, read you this definition, which you'll get if you signed up for my e-newsletter. This is already something that you have. So get yourself in a comfortable seated position. The concept behind Flexible Warrior is the balance of opposites: calm energy, stability with mobility, power and peace, willpower and chill power. Willpower is the strength of purpose, self-control, and drive to carry out one's decisions despite obstacles. The determination, focus, courage, perseverance, and strength of a warrior. A person with willpower won't take the easiest route necessarily, even though they know there will be less hardship. They will choose the harder route because it's more rewarding. So I just wanted to read that to you because you will encounter obstacles this week. It will be challenging for you. And it's important that we embrace those challenges and work through them, because when we practice those, it makes other times in our life when we encounter obstacles, an easier route to get through those. So I hope you can sort of embrace that warrior mentality. A lot of people are sort of discouraged by warrior because they think, well, I'm not a warrior. But I believe that stay-at-home moms and senior citizens and corporate executives and really everyone is a warrior as long as you embrace that mentality. So, and the same with me. I don't really consider myself a warrior. I'm really more of a wimp. I take it easy quite a bit, but that's because of my autoimmune disease. So again, I consider myself a warrior, and if I'm a warrior, so are you. All right, go ahead and make your way into child's pose. We're going to do sun salutations. You are going to get warm this morning. We're going to do 3 rounds. So challenging yourself, getting really warm, working on strength, and then recovering, and then challenging yourselves again and recovering. 3 rounds, all right? So in child's pose, go ahead and sit your hips back onto your heels. And take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Let your forehead drop down to your mat. Spread your fingertips out wide. Settle your hips back onto your heels. You can spread your knees out wide, but keep your toes touching. Take 1 more deep breath in and out through your nose. And then go ahead and shift forward, keeping your fingertips spread out wide. Curl your toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Bend your left knee, drop your right heel down. And then bend your right knee, dropping your left heel down. And just continue to pedal right and left, working out the calves and the ankles here early this morning. 1 more time, right and left. Look to your hands and walk your feet forward between your hands. And if it's new for you, you might need to take 10 little steps to get forward, and that's okay. Line up your toes. We're going to bring the hands to the shins, halfway lift. You want to pull the belly button in, engage the core of your body, slide your shoulders back, lengthen out from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And then as you exhale, round your spine, keeping your knees a little bent if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Let the back of your neck completely relax. And then roll yourself slowly up to standing, stacking your vertebrae one on top of each other, mountain pose, standing tall. So remember, this is an all-level practice. If this is brand new for you, the practice of yoga, you can certainly move slower. And even if you do half of what we're doing this morning, that's a success. If you're more advanced, just pick up the pace and feel free to move into any advanced poses that you want to. Sun breath, everyone. Deep breath in, reach up, let your palms touch over your head, And then exhale, take a big dive out of it. So we're working through a slow sun salutation to begin. Halfway lift, that's hands to shins, belly in, shoulders back, lengthening out. Exhale, forward fold, big lunge back with your right foot. You're going to slide that foot as far back as you can. Lift and open your heart, take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, you're going to step your left foot back to meet your right foot in plank pose. And just for today, I want you to bring your toes together to touch and squeeze your inner thighs and your knees together so you feel your core. If you want to modify, feel free to bend your knees to the mat. Otherwise, with your legs straight, you'll bend your elbows and lower your chest and chin down. On an inhale, you're going to reach through your toes, press through your hands, open and lift your heart into a back bend. Feel free to go a little lower if your back's feeling a little tight this morning. You're going to lower back down onto your stomach and push back into child's pose. Hips back onto heels where we started. Forehead to the mat, deep breath in and out through your nose. Shift your weight into your hands, curl your toes back to downward facing dog to pedal out the heels right and left. So walking your dog by bending your left knee, dropping your right heel, and then bending your right knee, dropping your left heel. So you're working your heels in the direction of your mat. They may or may not touch, it doesn't matter. Look to your hands, step your feet through your hands. Take a moment to line up your toes. Halfway lift, hands to shins, belly in, shoulders back. Exhale, rounding your spine, fold yourself in half. Roll up to standing. Take a deep breath in, fill up your lungs, let your palms touch. And then exhale, dive out and repeat that all on the other side. So halfway lift, looking forward. And if your hamstrings are feeling more open now, your fingers can be right by your pinky toes. Exhale, round your spine, forward fold, big lunge back with your left foot. Plug your fingertips into the mat, lift your chest, slide your shoulders back, squeeze your left knee straight. Take a breath in, step into plank, and again, just for now, toes together to touch. Squeeze your inner thighs, feel the strength in your core, push through your hands. You can modify by bending your knees to the mat. Otherwise, with straight legs, you'll shift a little bit into your toes, lower to your mat. On an inhale, back bending, press through your palms, open and lift your heart, take a deep breath. And then back onto your belly, push back to child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead to the mat, relax. Inhale, shifting forward, curl your toes, back to downward facing dog. Look to your hands, walk your feet through your hands, lining up your toes at the front edge of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, round your spine, forward fold. Rolling up to standing, stacking the vertebra, pull your shoulders up, back, and down, stand tall. Inhale, begin again. Palms touch over your head. Exhale, big dive out. This is such an amazing way to start your day. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Again, hands to either shins or fingertips can be by your pinky toes if the hamstrings are opening up. Forward fold, big lunge back, right foot. It's important that you lift your chest and pull your shoulders back, squeeze your right knee straight. Step to plank right into the top of a push-up. Engage your core muscles, squeeze your inner thighs. If you want to come halfway down, feel free to do half push-up. Otherwise, all the way to your belly. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. So upward facing on the tops of your feet if you like. And then downward facing dog, right into that. Curl your toes, push back, and drop your heels to open up your calves. Look to your hands, step your feet forward, and if you're used to hopping forward, feel free. It's not something I practice, but you are welcome to go there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, rounding your spine. Coming up to standing, take a deep breath in. A little bit of a back bend here, reach up and back. And then exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, big lunge back, left foot. Squeeze your left knee straight, lift your heart, pull your shoulders back. Step to plank, right into the top of a push-up. Press through your palms, pull your belly in and up. And again, bending your elbows, hover in a half push-up if you can. Otherwise, just come all the way down to your stomach. And remember, you can bend your knees to modify. Upward facing dog or cobra. Take a deep breath. And then downward facing dog. Curling your toes. Pressing back. Stretch. Look to your hands, step, or feel free to hop forward. Line up your toes to the front edge of your mat. Halfway lift, take a huge breath in.
Exhale, round your spine, let it go. Coming up to standing with a breath in again. And then exhale, hands at heart center. Now we're going to add on sun salutation V coming into chair pose. So you're going to bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs just for now. Make sure the weight is in your heels and your toes feel light. Knees together, toes together, squeeze your inner thighs and feel your belly muscles engage. Bring your hands to heart center. What I want you to do is scoop your tailbone under a little bit, just to feel your core engage. You can keep your hands at your heart, or if your back's okay, reach your hands up to the ceiling. Take one more breath, see if you can sit a little bit lower, and reach a little bit higher. On your exhale, you'll take a big dive out of it and come into a forward fold again. Everything else is the same for a little while, so halfway lift, inhale, exhale, forward fold, big lunge back with your right foot. Step to plank, just like we did before. Engage your core muscles, bend your elbows either half or all the way down. Come into your back bend with your inhale, and then push back into your downward facing dog with your exhale. Hopefully you're already feeling warmer. Let's take the right leg and lift it up to the ceiling with your breath in, and then step your right foot up and through your hands. And some of you may need to step that foot, help that foot forward, so you just grab onto it and scooch it forward. It's all good. Just make sure your knees run out over your ankle. Left heel is going to pivot flat. Hands to your front thigh if you need support. Otherwise, just stretch your arms out and up for warrior one. Then we're going to be here for 5 breaths. So I want you to try to bring that front knee out over your ankle. Stretch your arms up high. Get space through your waist. Bring the focus of your eyes upward because that lifts the mood as well. And remember the intention that you set last night. So we really want to try during this challenge to step out of our comfort zone, do hard things, but remember how we want to feel. Take one more breath and then hands down on either side of your front foot. You're going to pivot your back heel up and step forward with your back foot. Line up your toes, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Coming into chair pose, bending the knees. Hands can either come to the thighs, stay in prayer, or reach out and up. Weight is into the heels, knees are squeezing, belly's flowing in and up. So it's also called fierce pose. You should be feeling a lot warmer. Let's stand up tall. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, big dive out, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale, lunge back with your left foot as you exhale. Lift your heart, pull your shoulders back, and then step to plank. Pull your belly in and up. Bend your elbows, either half or all the way down. Inhale into your cobra or upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog as you exhale. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Push evenly through both hands. And then step your left foot up and place it between your hands. Again, help it forward if it needs. Knee over ankle. Back heel flat. Warrior one. 5 breaths here. Strength of a warrior. So, willingness to do hard things, stepping out of our comfort zone, challenging ourselves for the greater good. To do something that stretches our potential. Take one more breath so you can sink a little bit deeper, but reach a little bit higher. And then hands down on either side of your front foot. Pivot the back heel up, and then step the back foot up to meet the front foot. Halfway lift, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Coming back to chair pose. Bend your knees, whatever modification you want to take. And we're going to do this round one more time, and we're going to go a little bit faster. So the goal is really to build heat and to build energy and that Monday motivation. Stand up tall, reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Stick with me, you guys. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold, big lunge back, right foot. Step to plank. Bend your elbows, lower down. Cobra or upward facing, your back bend. And then downward facing. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Step through your hands, exhale. Back heel flat, rise up. Warrior one, deep breath in. Bring foot up to meet your front foot. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, relax your neck. Bend your knees, chair pose. Reach out and up. Heels heavy, toes light. Good, stand up tall, reach up and back. Stretch the front of your body. Exhale, forward fold. Last time here, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, big lunge back, left foot. Step to plank, core engaged, elbows bend. Cobra or upward facing, and then downward facing. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Stepping through, exhale. Remember, sweating is gonna help you detoxify. It's a good thing. Inhale, warrior one, just one breath. Exhale, down. Right heel lifts up, so pivot the heel up, step your back foot up to meet your front foot. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, relax. Sit into chair one more time. Reach out and up. And then stand up tall, reaching up and back. And make your way to child's pose. Right knee back, left knee back, hips to heels. Shifting forward into your hands, cross your legs, and sit up tall. Good. Rest your hands either down onto your knees or turn your palms to face up and bring your thumb and your index finger together to touch. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Feel the heat that you created in your body. Feel your heartbeat. And in yoga, as I was talking about earlier, it's prana, that feeling that you're feeling, the heat, the heartbeat. That is your life force energy. And waking up this way and doing this practice early in the morning, it really sets the tone for the day. And just like brushing your teeth, if you practice it regularly, there'll come a time that you really can't imagine leaving the house without doing it. So that's the goal. Take a couple breaths here just sitting, noticing that heat in the body and that calm sensation. And set or reset your intention. Why am I here? How do I want to feel? What actions can I take today in order to feel how I want to feel? Opening your eyes, make your way back to child's pose. Now, as I mentioned before we started, we're doing 3 rounds. So you've got 1 round behind you and 2 rounds ahead of you with this calming meditation in between. Again, that's flexible warrior. So sitting your hips back onto your heels, make your way to child's pose. These last 2 sets are going to go a little bit faster. Inhale, shift your weight forward into your hands, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky, take an inhale. Step your right foot up and through your hands. So those sun salutations are your warm-up. You're going to pivot your back heel flat, and hopefully you're feeling a lot warmer from the inside out. We're coming into warrior 2 now. So your left hand's going to sweep back, and your right hand's going to sweep forward. Now I just want you to scoop the tailbone under and feel your belly engaged. Stretch your fingertips forward and back with lots of energy, so really engage those arms. Dip that front knee as deep as you can and guide the front knee out over your pinky toe. On an inhale, you're going to reach your hand towards me as if you're trying to touch your computer or your phone. You're going to inhale and reach your right hand up to the ceiling in a reverse warrior, but keep that front knee bending as deep as you can. Take a couple breaths here, hold it, building that strength. And then extended side angle, you can either bring your forearm to your thigh, or your hand can come all the way down to the floor. You're going to inhale, stretch your left arm up and over your head, and lean back, rolling the left side of your ribcage open. Reach energy through that left hand for 1 more breath. And then use the core of your body to lift you back up into your warrior 2, dip a little bit deeper. You're going to straighten your right leg, and we're going to come into triangle. Again, reach your hand towards me, really reach like you're trying to grab onto me. And then place your right hand down into the top of your ankle or shin. Stretch your left hand up to the ceiling and look up to your left thumb for triangle pose. So you want to lean the left side of your ribcage back, rolling open like you're trying to lift your chest to the ceiling. Take 1 more breath. And then use your core of the body, like imagine your left hand is pulling you out of the pose. Bend your right knee again into your warrior two. Reverse warrior, right hand to the ceiling. And then bring your hands down on either side of your right foot. Nice job, you guys. Step your right foot back to meet your left foot. You're in that full plank. Scoop your belly in, press through your palms. And then you can either rest in child's pose or downward facing dog. Or you could do a vinyasa by bending your elbows, lowering to the mat or coming halfway. Deep breath in, back bend, and then downward facing dog. Push back. Take a couple breaths in downward facing dog and reset your intention. On our left leg, lift the left leg up. Step the left foot through your hands. Same thing, other side. Warrior two. Your right hand's gonna stretch back. Your left hand's gonna stretch forward. Now pull the belly in, scoop the tailbone a little bit, and bring that left knee right out over your left ankle. Dip a little bit deeper, challenge yourself in the pose. Press the knee open so you feel that stretch in the groin, inner thigh. Reverse warrior, so reach towards me first, really reach. And then stretch your left hand to the ceiling, sliding your right hand towards your right ankle, on the back of your right thigh. Stretch to the left side of your waist, inhale. And then coming out of it, either placing your left forearm to your thigh, or bringing it all the way down to the floor if that's within your reach. Take your right hand and stretch it up and over your head so your right arm's right by your right ear. Get that full body stretch. And then use the core of your body to lift yourself back up. So engage your core. Dip a little bit deeper into your warrior two. And then straighten your left leg, preparing for triangle. Reach your left hand towards me, like really reach. You're picking your right hip up and dipping your left hip down. Left hand's gonna come to your left shin or ankle or calf. And then right hand stretches up to the ceiling for triangle pose. So take a couple breaths here, but I want you to really try to lean the right side of your ribcage back. Think of rolling your chest a little bit open to the ceiling. Now again, use the core of your body and imagine someone's got your right hand and it's gonna pull you up to the ceiling. Come back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then plank. So stepping out of it, coming into your plank. You have a couple options here. You can rest in child's pose, perfect option. Come into downward facing dog, or bend your elbows, lower half or all the way. Cobra or upward facing dog with a deep breath in. And then downward facing dog, push back. Release your knees to the mat, cross your ankles, sit up tall. Rest your hands either down onto your knees or turn your palms to face up. Close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths in and out through your nose. Bring your attention to something that you can let go of. Whether it's physical things in your house, that you can clean out some closets and let go of that. Maybe it's a relationship that you know really doesn't serve you and it's time to let it go. It could possibly be thoughts that you're thinking over and over, negative self-talk that no longer serves you. So as we do this detox, really start to contemplate, what can I let go of? Am I thinking negative things? Do I always say, no, that's not gonna work, I can't? Is that a thought that you constantly think? You need to let that go and say, yes, yes I can. All right, so just take this moment here, take a couple deep breaths, think of something that you can let go of that no longer serves your highest potential. Take one more deep breath here. Fill yourself up with new energy and prana. And then exhale and make your way back to child's pose. We've got our third and final round. So in child's pose, you're gonna sit back, hips to heels, forehead to the mat. So we're just gonna do the exact same sequence. We're just gonna add one more thing on. Relax that here, so summon your energy and your strength forward, finish strong. Inhale, shift forward, spread your fingertips, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Inhale, push through both hands evenly. Step your right foot up and through your hands. Exhale. Pivot your back heel flat. We're doing all of the warrior poses now. So inhale, warrior one that we started with our warm-up. Bend that front knee really deep. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay in your warrior one. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Moving a little faster. Reach towards me. Really reach. Reverse warrior. Stay with it. Extended side angle. Bring the hand either down to the floor or forearm to the thigh. Reach your left hand up and over your head. Stretch that left hand. Inhale, use your core. Come back to warrior two and dip a little bit deeper into that pose. Pull the belly in, scoop the tailbone. Straighten your right leg, coming into triangle. Reach your right hand forward. Lift your left hand up. Pivot to the side for your triangle. Take an inhale, round through your feet, pull your belly in, stretch your left hand. And then reach your left hand up to the ceiling, coming back to reverse warrior. Bend your right knee, reach your right hand up. Bring your hands down on either side of your right foot. Step your left foot up to meet your right foot, lining up your toes. Halfway lift, inhale, just like our warm-up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Coming into chair pose, bend your knees, hands at either heart center or reach them out and up. We're gonna come into eagle pose next. So bring your hands to heart center for a second. Shift your weight into your right foot. Cross your left knee over your right knee. And for some of you, you might wanna have your arms out to the side. Helps you like you're walking a tightrope. You can also wrap your left toes behind your right ankle, if it goes there. And then if you wanna add on, you're gonna bring your left elbow under your right and wrap your palms together. This is eagle pose, because we're gonna fly like an eagle. Take one more breath, do the best you can. And then we're gonna unravel and come into airplane, reaching your arms side by side, dipping your chest to the floor. Again, if you lose your balance, that's part of the game. That's part of challenging yourself. So don't stress about that. That's actually a good thing, because you know you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Come all the way up to standing. You're gonna pull that knee into your chest. So maintain your balance the best you can. I'm a little wobbly too, it's all good. Give your thigh a big hug. And then rest your toes side by side. Inhale, sun breath, deep breath in, a little back bend. And then exhale, forward fold. Make your way to downward facing dog. Heels back, palms pressing, tailbone high. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot through your hands. Same thing other side, back heel flat, rising up, warrior one. Deep bend into your back front knee, hands at heart center. Breathe. Opening up warrior two. Remember, your skin is your greatest detoxification organ. So a little sweat is good, in other words. Inhale, reach towards me, and then left hand to the ceiling. Extended side angle, forearm to the thigh, or hand all the way down to the floor. Right hand up and over your head, big stretch. Use your core muscles to lift you back up. Dip a little bit deeper into your left knee. Strengthen that leg. Open out into triangle. Reach your left hand forward. Pivot to the side. Roll the right side of the ribcage open. Lift your heart, look up. And then imagine I've got a hold of your right hand and I'm pulling you up. Reverse warrior, deep bend in your left knee. And then hands on either side of your left foot. I'm not saying this is easy, right? It's a little bit tough. It's all good. Step the back foot up to meet the front foot, line up your toes. Halfway lift, take a huge breath in. Exhale, forward fold, relax your neck. Chair pose. Whatever variation, so hands at heart center is good. 2 more poses. Stay with me. Shift your weight into your left foot, bring your right knee over your left leg as you're sitting in a chair. You can stay right there. You can wrap your toes behind your calf or ankle, or you can also wrap your right elbow under your left, wrapping your palms. Working your balance, bring your elbows a little closer to your knees. Nice job. Unravel yourself and fly. Airplane, Flex your back heels, scoop your belly in and up, or reach your fingertips with energy. Maintain the balance the best you can as you stand up and hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a big hug. You finished. Put that foot down. Take a huge breath in. Welcome the new day. Exhale, forward fold, and make your way to child's pose. Right knee back, left knee back, hips to heels, forehead to the mat. Deep breath in, fill up your back body. Breathe into your liver and all of your internal organs. Send that new energy. And then shift your weight forward, cross your ankles, and have a seat. Bring your awareness to your posture, lift and open your heart, relax your shoulders. Awesome work. Rest your hands down either onto your knees or turn your palms to face up. Close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths in and out through your nose. Ground yourself and reset your intention for the day. One more deep breath in and all the way out through your nose. And I'm just going to finish by reading you the definition of Namaste. My soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, love, truth, beauty, and peace within you because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, and we are one. So like I was saying last night, yoga is union. So I am honored to share this practice with you this morning. I hope you have an amazing day. And again, if you get in the habit of doing these early morning yoga practices, it will really set the tone for a great day. So thank you so much for being here. Juice pickups tonight for those of you who are getting your juices, and then we'll practice yoga again tomorrow morning. I'll see you then. Have an awesome day.